Well, greetings, everyone, and yes, thank you for keeping it on CK Sports, our YouTube channel that talks everything Ugandan football, African football, and sometimes beyond the African continent. If you are yet to join our faster growing community, I encourage you to be part of this channel by simply pressing the subscribe button. Like we always say, it will take you less than a second, but still, we do appreciate the comments, we do appreciate the likes, we do appreciate those who go out of their way to share our content with the different people. And yes, we do also appreciate the feedback and the criticism, because that is the only way we can get better. Clive Chaze is my name, and yes, we are yet back with another edition where we exclusively talk to a Ugandan footballer, and this is none other than Allan Okello. Recently, we caught up with Allan. That was immediately after Vipers Sports Club had played against Maroons Football Club. A game they were able to win 1-0. And yes, you guessed right, that goal was scored by Allan Okello. It was goal number 17 for him in the Uganda Premier League. Of course, we discussed his form for club, but also for country. We discussed the future plans. We discussed the upcoming CHAN finals. We discussed the upcoming Africa Cup of Nations. We discussed the league. We discussed the Stanbic Uganda Cup, because the Vipers are in the running for both of those tournaments. We also discussed what it will take to captain Uganda in that tournament that Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania will be hosting in the month of August. Here's our discussion with Allan Okello. 17 for Vipers Sports Club, much as the season is yet on.
Yeah, I would like to be very grateful to the Almighty God. I like to thank the Almighty God for, giving me the opportunity and having all those goals at the moment. But also give the thankfulness to my fellow players, the technical team. We have been working so hard. We have been working as a team. For me, what I want most is the trophy, and whatever I can do to give the team the 3 points, I'll always have to do my best. Whether I score a goal, whether I assist, I always have to give my best to for the team to get the 3 points.
Of course, 5 games to go, 17 goals, 3 goals away from the 20-goal mark. We rarely have players who score 20 goals a season in the Uganda Premier League. Is it probably something that also lingers into your mind?
I would say, like I said before, all I want this time round is to win the championship for my club. I want to win the league. I want to give back to my club, and however I score in the next game, whether I don't score in the next game, it doesn't matter as long as the team wins. I always say before, even if I score a trick in the next game and we lose 4-3, I wouldn't be so happy for myself. Yeah, but I keep working every day so that I keep getting these chances. No matter which chance I get, I need to utilize it. So 5 matches to go. You never know what comes next.
Well, your life at Vipers Sports Club, you've been given a lot of responsibilities apart from the goals, the set pieces, and stuff like that. How easy has it been for you to settle in? Not so many players go to a new club, or Chiten in particular, and they easily fit in.
I would like to give thanks to the technical team, to the coaches, for entrusting in me. Like today I had a penalty. I took a penalty, and last season we had a few penalties, and I wasn't taking. I didn't want the responsibilities, but now I said to myself, I let me prepare myself for the coming season, which was this season. And I had a talk with the captain. I had a talk with the technical team. I want to take these responsibilities, and so far, I like to thank God that so far it's been so good. I've not disappointed the team, and hopefully it keeps going on like this, because I want this for myself. I want this for the club, because I take on these chances that the club gets the 3 points. Yeah.
And of course, by and large, starting through, you were known to be a midfielder, that person who creates chances for other people to score goals and all that.
Yeah.
But today, you're more of a goal scorer than actually a facilitator. Is it a case of not finding enough room to create chances for your teammates, or just embracing the fact that now the team relies on you to find the goals?
I would like to give thanks to Coach Fred and Coach Ayala. When Coach Ayala came in with Coach Fred, we had a change in the formation of play, and I've been most people think I've been playing like a 10. I've been playing like more so like a false 9. So me having the opportunity to play like a false 9 has been giving me the chances to score more goals. and I give thanks to the coaches for trying me on this, this role. I play a different role in the national team. I play a different role in the club. So when I'm in the national team, I do much of the creativity. That's why I would say I have more assists in the national team than at the club now. And now, because the coaches have put me, like I said, I have a different role in the club. I'm playing as a false nine, and I wouldn't say, even they don't tell me that, Alan, you need to score a goal today. No, they never pressure me. It's for me, it's my duty. I always watch videos as a false nine. Man City playing as a false nine, having a false nine, Liverpool playing with a false nine. You would see that, I get more chances than the forward sometimes. Yeah.
On that point exactly, apart from showing up for training every day, how much time do you invest in getting better each day as an individual?
I would say, I've been having quite the time, specifically out. Yeah, I would say my friend Karim has been so helpful. Whenever we want to work on something together, we always try to do it together. You go for shooting, after practice, before practice, you go for set pieces, So he has really been so helpful to me since I joined the Vipers Sports Club, and we would see. You see the fruits. You see Karim in the last game shooting from far. It's not by mistake. We always have to do it in the practice, before the game or after the game. Yeah.
And of course, looking at the season, of course, the league is still very much in sight, like we did say, 5 games to go. But also the team is in the semi-finals of the Uganda Cup. 3 matches away. Anything can happen, ending the season probably with a double. You've done it before at KCFC. Is it also one of those other things that probably gives you sleepless nights? Or
I would say it would be a dream come true. But speaking of the semi-finals, we have a quite tight fixtures. We just played the quarterfinals 2 days ago, and today we are playing. And next 3 days we are playing the league, and the next 2 days we play the semi-finals. And you see that time. So we really need quite a good time to recover, but we don't have any excuse. We don't have any excuse. If you want to become a champion, you see the Arsenals, the Manchester United playing these games. Players do complain of time, we need to rest and this, but sometimes we don't have any excuse to give there. But yeah, like you said, hopefully we come with a double. But for me as a player, like I said before, I want a championship this time round, for myself, for the club. So a double is a dream come true, but nothing else would be a very big disappointment for us. Yeah.
Well, away from the club, looking at probably also the national team, we all know that the CHAN was supposed to happen in February before it was postponed to August. Were you a little bit disappointed that the tournament was postponed, or you one of those people who say the blessing in disguise for us to probably put in more time in the preparations?
I would say, yeah, I was quite disappointed, and also not disappointed. Disappointed that, I wanted that by the end of the season, we get some rest. We get some time off and rest. But now you see, if you want to be among the best players in Uganda, you need to perform at your best. You need to be at the national team. So it's going to be quite tiresome for us, because after finishing the league, you have to join the camp for the national team and enter you enter with the national team in for the preparation. And also from there, after the CHAN, you have a World Cup qualification. Again, another tournament there and then. But like I said, no excuse. You make money because you need to play each and every game.
Well, before we talk about the World Cup qualifiers, leading up to the CHAN, you were named as the captain of the national team. How huge is that responsibility?
I would say thank you to the head coach of the national team for entrusting in me, and giving me this opportunity, to be the captain of the CHAN team during the qualification. And you would see, as you grow up as a player, you always add something into your game. And for me, it's leadership now. The coaches have helped me, has put me into leadership now. And you see at the Vipers Club, I'm the assistant captain. The national team, I'm the first captain. So now I have a lot of responsibilities. And this is making me, I would say, a better player. And growing up every day and learning every day. Yeah.
How is it working with Coach Paul?
I would say very interesting. It gives you all the trust. It gives the player, the biggest opportunity, to showcase yourself. I would say that, I would love that he just keeps on entrusting in us, keep on giving us the opportunities. Sometimes we disappoint, sometimes you give your best, But more so when you are trusted enough as a player, you don't want to disappoint your coach. So that's why I think it's more so that's why it's getting more fruits out of each and every player, and more so the players in the local league. You see, he calls are quite good numbers when we go for qualifications, and he trusts us to to always play these games. So development with trust makes you a wonderful player.
Of course, you played for the national team before at Nambole, but how huge will it be playing at a tournament like that, Chan, and probably AFCON later, but now for Chan, in front of your own home fans? There's a possibility that Uganda might actually be playing the opening game of the tournament.
That would be great. That would be great. I would say that, I'd say it's a quite huge motivation for us, quite huge motivation for us as players, playing with your fans around. You see, the national team, we have been playing quite well when we have our fans around. You see the last game against Guinea. I wouldn't say that against Guinea is the same team that is going to play in the CHAN, but we need them. We need them behind us. And we always want to work hard for them to not to disappoint them. So they come in, we do our best, and we fight to always get the win.
And of course, the experience of playing for the senior national team, how has it been? At first, you were a bench player coming off the bench, I know that, but in the previous games, you've been a starter in the senior national team.
I would say, like I said, development and trust makes you a wonderful player. Like I said, I give thanks to the head coach. He trusts in me, and whenever even I'm on the bench, he calls up on me and tells me, Allan, come in, go do your thing. Allan, next game you're starting, go do your thing. I'm like, yeah, I like this kind of trust. I like this for myself, the confidence he has given me. So I go there and I say, the coach has trusted me. Let me do my best. And that's how you do your best, and maybe you get the best out of yourself, and you take the position. Yeah.
Kasembayo, so many people just see Allan Okello on the pitch playing football, doing interviews and stuff like that. When you're not playing football, when you're not training, people want to know, what is Allan Okello up to?
I always try to rest. I always try to get enough time to rest. I don't club, I don't drink, I don't smoke. So I don't have any issue to go to the club and enjoy. I always want to enjoy after the season ends. So for me, it's all away, always being humble out there, in and outside the pitch, being disciplined. Discipline is not about in the pitch, it's also being disciplined out of the pitch. Whatever you do outside the pitch gives out your performance in the pitch. So for me, I always take my time to rest and try to give out my best in the pitch.
Is that the same advice you're giving to young aspiring footballers out there?
Yeah, I would say, go for your dream. Go for your dream. Go whole out. Sacrifice. This other stuff will come on later. It's all about sacrifice and discipline. Never give up. Fight. Keep on fighting, and you never know. You reach out to the highest, but just stay humble. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Well, hope you enjoyed it, and yes, you need to keep it to CK Sports for more of those kind of interviews. Clive Chaze is my name. Just to remind you, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, to simply press that subscribe button so that you can join our fast growing audience. We'll be also interested in the comments what you think about what we've discussed with Allan Okello. Who next do you want to see on our channel and all that? And that's all the time we had for you. Catch you again in the next episode.